Hey guys, and welcome back to another transfer rumours video, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the transfer rumours that are going around recently in the footballing world, including the rumour of Sanchez going to Manchester City, Verratti going to Barcelona, and then obviously Mohamed Salah potentially making a move from the Serie A to come and play for Liverpool in the Premier League. So please leave a like while you're here, and without any further ado, we'll get on to the first one, which is Claudio Ranieri. After being sacked by Leicester earlier on in this season, the 65-year-old Tinkerman has actually managed to get himself a new job in the French league with FC Nantes. They've given him a job a few days ago, and hopefully he'll do a good job there. I think it was a bit harsh for Leicester to sack him, but he did have a 44% win ratio with Leicester, so maybe it was the right decision in the end. He's likely to take his trademark 4-4-2 formation over into the French league and try and lead Nantes to challenge for the title instead of PSG winning it. But anyway, moving on to an Everton transfer target, we have Davy Klaassen. Everton have allegedly put in a £26 million bid for the Ajax captain, who is now 24 years of age. He's only valued at 15.3 million, but he has made 32 goal contributions in 50 games in all competitions last year in the Eredivisie for Ajax, and also across the Europa League as well. So that's an incredible return for him. I think he'd be a pretty good signing, and with the likes of Barkley not seeming to come through as well as people thought they would, maybe it is the right time to look for a replacement of some sort, and maybe Klaassen is the guy to do that. Another, sticking with Everton, we have Jordan Pickford, the Sunderland goalkeeper. Everton have allegedly put in a 30 million bid for the youngster, who has recently been relegated from the Premier League. Last season he did concede 53 goals in 33 games with Sunderland and only managed to keep 5 clean sheets. I know you could say those stats are a bit harsh considering he was playing for Sunderland, who did eventually finish rock bottom and get relegated, but at the same time you think maybe 30 million is a lot for a young keeper that you don't know if he's going to be great or not. I wouldn't risk it personally, but who knows, we'll have to see what happens with that one. Now moving on to our first big rumour of the video, and it is Alexis Sanchez. He has been rumoured to go in to Manchester City, who have come out and said they would make him their most expensive, or not expensive, but most paid player on £275,000 a week. And there's been no official bid, but they are worried that the Arsenal might block a move, forcing him to his only option away from the Emirates to be to Bayern Munich. He currently has a market value of £55 million, and he did make 49 goal contributions in 51 games last year for Arsenal in all competitions, which is absolutely amazing, because that means that only in 2 games in the whole season Sanchez didn't do anything. So 49 goals Sanchez played a part in, which was brilliant for him, and obviously it would be a great signing for any team. It's just whether he wants to stay with Arsenal or not, due to the fact that they don't have Champions League football next year. Sticking with Man City though, they need a new right back, and Kyle Walker seems to be their guy. 40 million is the figure that's being thrown around for the 27-year-old that's about to reach his prime pretty much. 28 is the average age where footballers tend to perform at their best. And after releasing players like Zabaleta, Clichy and Sagna, you think that maybe Kyle Walker might be top of Man City's list to sign this summer. He got 1 assist in every 67 games last season, which is a quite decent return for a right back, and obviously he is very, very quick and is not lacking on the defensive side of things as well. And it is very, very likely that with the right amount of money he could end up at the Etihad next year playing in Sky Blue instead of at Wembley playing for Tottenham Hotspur. Now, moving on to the oldest player in this video, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He has been recently released from Manchester United after one season at the club, which was an amazing season. People had their doubts about whether he could do it at 34 years of age in the Premier League, and he proved them all wrong. And LA Galaxy are the first team to capture on his him being released, and are looking to make an offer with him. He did score 28 goals in 46 appearances last year for Man United, and averaged a goal every 143 minutes, which would make him a fantastic signing. And obviously, with him being 35 years of age this year, he probably could still do it in the Premier League if he wanted, but the MLS is like the football in a retirement home, and it wouldn't surprise me if he did end up there with LA Galaxy. Now on to the only confirmed signing of the video. It is going to be Serge Gnabry. He has gone from Werder Bremen to Bayern Munich for free. Obviously, a two-time FA Cup winner and a Community Shield winner with Arsenal back when he used to play for them. But he did move to Werder Bremen and got 11 goals in 27 games. And for a team that finished 8th in the Bundesliga, that is a fantastic return. And obviously Bayern Munich have picked up on them great stats and have decided to sign him for a free. I don't know how much playing time he'd get in the Bayern team due to the fact of them having players like Douglas Costa, Ian Robben, Ribery, etc. But considering they are aging, maybe he will get the nod ahead of someone like Julian Green or something. But that's interesting to see what happens there. Marco Verratti. Barcelona have been rumoured to have offered 88 million euros for this player from PSG, who has said he actually wants to leave the club. And with the likes of Javier Mascherano, Andres Iniesta, and even to a certain extent Sergio Busquets getting older now, he would be a good youthful asset to Barcelona's team in the midfield. Only 11 goal contributions in 43 games last year for PSG. I don't really follow the French league, but for 88 million, I think you'd be wanting a bit more than that. But at the end of the day, I don't know how well he performed off the ball, and obviously defending wise as well. So maybe it would be a good signing for Barcelona. Personally, I think he might be a bit overpriced for 88 million, but we'll have to see where that one goes and whether he stays with PSG or ends up in the La Liga. Moving on to Liverpool transfer target Mohamed Salah. A few weeks ago, Liverpool had a 28 million pound bid rejected for Mohamed Salah, as Roma wanted 40 million for the Egyptian winger. But Liverpool have come out this week. I think they're about to offer around 35 million for Mohamed Salah this time. And with 34 goal contributions in 41 games, for a team that didn't even win the title last year in the Italian league, is a very, very good return, and I can see why Liverpool want to pay that money for him. Apparently as well, Roma have to make some money by the end of this month to avoid some kind of transfer ban or fine or something, so they are going to be looking to sell players, and maybe Liverpool are trying to capitalise on that by bidding again for Salah and trying to get him for a bit cheaper, as they know that Roma will be desperate to get the money. But yeah, we'll see where that one goes. And then the final one for this video is Lorenzo Insigne, rumoured to be going to Chelsea for around the £45 million mark. Got 20 goals and 12 assists last year in the Serie A, finishing third, missing out by 5 points on the league. So it'd be a good, fast player for Chelsea to use with their counter-attacks. And due to the fact that Eden Hazard is rumoured to be leaving to go to Real Madrid as well, it would open up the door for Insigne to come into the Premier League and come into the Chelsea starting 11. So that is going to be it for the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe while you are here. Feel free as well, if you don't know all the information about the new FIFA 18 icons that are coming into the game, feel free to go check out that video. Also, guys, while I'm here, thank you for 100 subscribers on YouTube. I might lose a few in the next few days, in which case this won't make much sense, but thanks for that, because I am currently at 100 subscribers. But apart from that, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. All my sources in this video did come from BBC, so I'm not making them up, and my opinion and it's just rumours, guys. I'm not saying that any of these are coming true, but apart from that, guys, have a very nice rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.